And thankfully, Tony, you brought up this kid who you got drafted out of Ohio State this year, number 2 overall pick to the Houston Texans. Right now is leading the league in passing yards per game. Had broke the rookie record for most passing yards in a game last week.
What,
Put
40?
him. I made him a dog of the week in my doghouse. C.J. Stroud has been balling out this season and is making the Texans look like they could potentially make the playoffs or even win their division. I don't think many people saw that happening with the Texans this year, having a brand new head coach. A lot of things going on. Having a hold on, Carl. Hold on, Carl.
I ain't see them winning the division. No, but I knew they was gonna be a good team. I did
Hey,
see that.
hey,
defensively.
I
some
know on
some
both sides of the
people.
ball because I love Tank Dell.
Yeah, Tank Dell tough. Thankful for my fantasy team. But yeah, not too many people really thought that they would be in playoff contention or be able to be in position to win their division because they're not far off from the Jaguars, like Tony said. And when they played them, they got blown out. So that's an edge that the Texans have right now. Where for this season, not overall, but for this season, where do you have CJ Stroud ranked, Carl?
All right, so before I go, I just want to say shout out to me and Kev because we both said the Texans were our sleeper teams this year. We both were on the Texans, like we really were. So shout out to us for that. But CJ, I'll put top 10 off this year, not body of work. It's not body of work. It's just strictly this year because obviously we can't go off body of work. He's only been in the league for like 10 games. But let's look at CJ's numbers, right? So CJ only has because some people might say, well, Sam Howell, let's look at his numbers. Sam Howell has 9 interceptions. CJ has 2 interceptions. CJ is also top 10 in touchdowns with 15 touchdowns. CJ is number 2 in passing yards, excuse me. He has 2,626 passing yards. His completion percentage is 62%, which isn't bad for a rookie. He's averaging 8.3 yards of completion. He's averaging 292 yards per game. Mm-hmm. His QBR is 63.2, which I don't really use QBR, but some people like to. And his quarterback rating out of 158 is 101 flat. Mm. Now, some guys I will put CJ over. Sam Howell this year. I almost might put him over Josh Allen, to be honest. Justin Herbert. I don't know if I can put him over Tua just yet, but he's inching over Tua in my opinion. Mm-hmm. I really like what CJ doing this year.
He did something Tua did. He beat the team with a winning record this season. So
it's true. He also beat the team that's top in his division. He beat the Jags. Mm-hmm. He's giving the Texans new life. I'll say top 10, top 7 in that range. I'm not putting him over Mahomes. Aaron Rodgers is not played this year for real, so he's not in it. So this is what I'll do. My top 5 was this. Coming into the season, it was Mahomes, Rodgers, Burrow, Lamar, Josh Allen. Then 6 was Hurts, which I'm not putting him over Hurts. 7 was Dak. I don't know if I can put him over Dak yet. I don't know. I understand. I understand Dak has not looked well. He's looked good. They just have not beat teams with winning records. But he has looked good. But I will put him obviously over Kirk Cousins because Kirk Cousins is out for the year. I will put him over Zach Wilson. I will put him. He's the best rookie. So Bryce Young so far. So not best rookie period, but best rookie so far. Put him over Bryce Young. Right now, Tommy DeVito starting. Even with Daniel Jones, I'm putting him over Daniel Jones. I'm putting him over Geno. I'm putting him over Matty right now. I'm putting him over any Arizona quarterback you throw out right now. I can't put him over Brock Purdy, but I want to, but I can't. So I'm gonna stick with top 7, top 10, and if you come back to me, it might change. But go ahead.
So I kind of want to go over something that I saw earlier today. That I'm not sure if it was posted. Carl, what chat was it posted in about quarterbacks that CJ Stroud would pretty much be
Oh
over right
man,
now.
I can't. I want to say it was the VIP chat, but I can't honestly remember.
I think I'm.
It was a photo, so you can't search it. But if you search Ravens, it might pop up
I
because
found it. I
they
found
said
it. I found
Lamar.
it. I found it. So these are NFL teams besides the Texans that CJ Stroud will automatically become QB1 on. This is from NFL Rookie Watch on Twitter. Jets, Dolphins, Patriots,
Facts.
Ravens,
No.
Steelers,
Facts.
Browns,
Facts.
Colts, Titans,
Mhm.
Raiders, Broncos, Cowboys, Commanders, Giants, Lions,
No.
Vikings, Packers,
Mhm.
Bears, Saints, Bucks, Falcons, Panthers, 49ers, Seahawks.
No. Not the
Yeah,
49ers.
Um,
not any alliance.
I don't agree with the Lions. I don't agree with the 49ers. I don't agree with the Ravens.
I don't agree with the Vikings right now. I think the Vikings
I
are
do.
playing good with Josh Dobbs.
I do. I would still take CJ Stroud over Josh Dobbs.
Mm,
They're
mm.
still no, they're playing well, yes. But who would you rather have?
Oh,
Give me
okay.
CJ.
I get what you're saying now. I get what you're saying now. Yeah, I would rather have CJ Stroud. I mean, I like Brock Purdy for my team, but I would take CJ Stroud over Brock Purdy. That's just me. I would take CJ Stroud over him. Just the
See,
way
I
he's
can't
played
do
this
that
year.
yet. I can't.
15
I
touchdowns, 2 interceptions this year.
still can't
Leads
do it.
league in passing yards. I would take him. But Purdy knows his offense, so I'm fine with keeping him.
I do think CJ under Kyle Shanahan might turn up even more though. That is crazy. That is crazy.
That's definitely true. Um, I would I would I would also put him in my top 10, like top 8, top 7. I would definitely have him in that range. I don't have it in exact order that I would put him in, but he's played phenomenally this year. When I was looking at, he's thrown the most yards in the NFL with passes of over 10 yards, with 1,513 yards, nearly 100 more than any other quarterback in the league. Not only that, yesterday in the game he won to push the ball down the field to lead the Texans on a game-winning drive against the Bengals. He completed 11 to 19 passes that were over 10 yards for 259 yards, including 5 of 7 deep passes for 146 yards. So he's doing everything he needs to do to help his team win, and that's the reason why the Texans are looking really good right now because CJ Stroud has been balling out. Tony, what's your rank? Where do you see CJ in the NFL right now for this season?
All right, all right. So let's be real. Let's be real. The only reason why that most people won't rank him higher is because he's a rookie. All right, that's
We're
the
not
only reason
going.
why.
We're not going body of work. We're like, I'm not taking him over Josh Allen. We go body of work.
I'm
Obviously,
talking,
we
I'm
just talking
talking
about
overall. I hear a lot of people talking about him, right? Yeah, he's a rookie, right? But he's a rookie that's not playing like a rookie. Okay, he's in my top 5 as far as right now, and where he's playing this year. He's in top. He's at least top 5. I at first, when I first thought about this and I saw it, I said top 3, right? But I think he's like top 5 right now. You
Top
can't.
three. So who would that three be? Mahomes,
It would be
Hurts, and him.
no Hurts. Hurts is not top 3, and not in the top 3.
ooh,
Hmm?
Mm,
okay.
he's not in my top 3. All right,
Who's
You
your
going
top
on some
three?
hate message, but
my top 3. If I was going to put them in order, I would put
this
Mahomes.
year only. This year
Yeah,
only.
I know. I would put Mahomes, Lamar, and then CJ.
I figured Lamar might be the other
Right,
person. I was going to say that.
Mahomes, Lamar, and then CJ, just because of how he's been playing. I mean, the guy has a 7.5, a 7.5 to 1 interception to touchdown ratio or something like that.
If you want to break it down
Yeah.
like that, yeah,
You
yeah.
break it down, right? Like he has like a 7.5, like for every 7 touchdowns he throws, and it's going to get better, right? It's going to get better, but just think about it. Oh, the other two will be Burrow will be in my top 5,
Mhm.
and just because of how he's been playing lately, I'm talking about how he's
Yeah,
been playing.
okay.
Right?
I
Um,
don't see how you don't put Hurts there over Herbert. I mean, not Herbert, Burrow. If we
and
talking
and
about all
and then,
year,
and then Hurts will be number 5,
okay.
right? So
Hmm.
that's how I would round it off. But I mean, you got to look at this kid and watch all the stuff he's doing, how he's throwing the ball, where he's putting the ball at, taking off like like even that touchdown run yesterday. Um, most people would have sat back and said, well, let's wait until someone get open, right? Let's wait until someone get open. Um, he took off and scored. Right, he did what's best for the team instead of for his numbers. You know what I'm saying? Even though he got the rushing yard and the touchdowns, so like that, he did what's best for the team. Right, phenomenal football right now. So here's the one thing about it. I expected him to play well because he went up against my Georgia Bulldogs, and he made my Georgia Bulldogs defense look normal. He made them look normal, right? And when I saw that, I said this kid was special. I told you, David, that he was the best quarterback in the draft. I told you that.
You did.
I said, I don't know.
But I knew exactly where the Panthers was going. I knew they were going to draft Bryce Young. I just knew that was going to happen.
Draft, right? They went for money and not for numbers. He's the best quarterback. He was the best quarterback in the draft. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You can't take man. I was so I'm shocked he's doing what he's doing with the talent that he has around him.
He has good talent around him.
He got some pieces.
Tank Dale has been playing great this year, and so was it Nico Collins. He's been playing great this year too.
Dalton Schultz.
Noah Brown.
My question is
all these players have been playing really good.
Are they playing well, or is he making them look well?
No, I get what you're saying, but Noah Brown has had games with Dak as well, where he's looked the same. Well, if not a little bit less, but he's balling. Nico Collins, I would attribute to CJ Stroud for sure, because Nico before CJ couldn't really get anything off the ground. Now Tank Dale, he's a gadget guy. He can beat you as a receiver. He can beat you with jet sweeps. You can give him the ball in the open areas, get him in open space, and let him do his thing. So I'm not going to give you CJ with Tank Dale, and they're both rookies. But another guy I really like that kind of doesn't get as much burn, Xavier Hutchinson from Iowa State, who I think is Iowa State leading receiver of all time.
Yeah, but my whole thing is like, when I saw the deep out he threw to the tight end yesterday, and how he threw that, I fell out my chair. I was like, oh my God. I was like, if that's not a Rodgers style throw, the anticipation, like, because he got bumped on the line. Before he made that cut, the ball was already out of his hand. He was already to the spot he was going to be at for that first down. I was like, wow. This kid is going to be, he's only going to get better, unlike Mac Jones. He's only going to get better, right? Unlike Bailey. He's only going to get better. You know what I'm saying? And when they put talent around it, because there will be some free agents that are going to be like, and they're going to go there. They got the money.
Yeah, facts. They do.
So I only see them getting better, man. And
you went out.
Yeah,
I would say top 5 right now, but I oh man, it's hard not to put him in even higher than that, man. Just off of what he did this year.
Hey, look, I feel you though, because like I said, if you come back to me, it might be top 5 too. I feel you. If we just talking about today. Now, if he has a bad game Sunday, don't come to this chat or don't come to this this episode like, yo, we're tripping. Y'all put him top 5, top 7. He had 3 picks next week. Yeah, that don't count for right now, buddy. So nice try. But
I don't think he 3 picks though, man. That kid protects the ball so well.
He does.
Yeah,
he does. So, he's done so at Ohio State as well. And now here's my thing. Shout out to the Wonderlic test, because I remember people.
I was just about to mention that.
I remember people saying,
"Oh,
he scored so low in the Wonderlic test. That means he don't know football." The Wonderlic test has nothing to do with football. Nothing, bro. Just think about this for a second. I don't want to bash athletes, but think about your best athletes, bro, that you see in high school. What do they normally go through? They normally have, hey, you got grades. Hey, we gotta get you together. We gotta take you to tutoring. We gotta get your grades. But they be dogs on the field. So I don't get the Wonderlic test being a thing. I'm not saying all athletes are like that, but I know people. I know I had guys on my football team who were nice. That when grades came around, coaches was on their behind. Like, look, we gotta get you. Matter of fact, a tight end. I had to help my tight end on my team who went to North Carolina and UCF with a project. They pulled me out of class. The principal pulled me out of class to help this guy with a project. So I know from personal experience things happen. So,
wow. He's like you.
I'm not lying. I'm not making this up. Rest in peace, Miss Jones. She pulled me out of class to help him with a project, bro. So
hey, timeout, Carl.
Not for real. We gotta get him to pass.
Fourth
You're
down
on the
play.
team.
We need you.
Yeah, you're a teammate. We heard you. You're smart. Please help him. And I help. So I get it. The Wonderlic test, in my opinion, has nothing to do with when you're on that field. Can you make the throws necessary to put your team in position to win these games? Go ahead, Dave.
The one thing I was about to say about the Wonderlic test, there was a quarterback who was drafted number 3 overall who passed the Wonderlic test, and he is now the 3rd string quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys, and that's Trey Lance. So, and that was something that I was really upset about, that we traded him within our rival, but from what I see now, it paid off for us.
Did I not tell you?
Shut up. Next topic.
Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all in the next episode.